Welcome in, everybody. It's Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich here on this Friday, March 27th. It was a toasty Friday, and live weather impact tonight. We're going to talk about the hot weather today, but the big changes which are literally happening right now as a cold front is moving into the Carolinas. And normally this time of year, the cold front, we'd be talking severe weather, a bunch of rain. Not much rain, and unfortunately, it's probably going to do more harm than good because it's going to pick up the wind and bring in some really dry air and create a really high fire danger. We'll start with a camera up in Caldwell County because this is our view from High Brighton Mountain. It's just west of Lenore. We're looking back towards the mountains. You see the increasing clouds up there. There's certainly some moisture beginning to move in, at least in the form of cloud cover, and we are seeing some showers. I'm hopefully going to be able to show them to you. We were having some data issues, and of course we have no data, but just imagine some rain on the radar and some clouds trying to move in, but lost some data here. There's the cold front. I can actually draw it on the map at least so you can somewhat see it, but we do have some cold air that's going to move in behind this front, even though you can't see much on the radar. We certainly have some showers up near Statesville. There's a little cluster moving through there right now, a few showers up in the North Carolina mountains. So we are seeing the potential for at least some rain out there this evening. Now, the bigger story is going to be the temperature change. And temperatures across the Carolinas are falling pretty quickly from north to south. So we're seeing those temperatures. No temperatures either, so I guess our data is not coming in. So we've got cold air coming in from north of us, moving down to the south. Ahead of it, we got up into the mid-80s this afternoon. 86 was our official high temperature so far today. That is 1 degree above the record high of 85 set back in 1950. And we probably could have gone up 1 or 2 degrees since then. I'm actually going to check real quickly. Just to see. It looks like 86 is still going to be our high temperature for the day. And again, that's going to be breaking the record pretty significantly. Temperature-wise, it's still in the 80s across many areas. The data is not going to plot here for you tonight, but I can tell you we are in the 80s in many locations across the Carolinas right now. And as that hot air kind of gets pushed out by the cold front, we could see temperatures fall 30, 40 degrees in the next 12 hours. That's certainly a possibility by the time we get to tomorrow morning. So tonight's lows, temperatures, hopefully the numbers will plot here. They should, at the very least, plot the low temperatures tonight falling back down into the 30s and 40s. Those aren't going to plot either. So you can tell we have no data coming into our graphic system. This happens quite a bit sometimes when you're cloud-based, but we are seeing the temperatures fall up near the Virginia border, and I'm sure when we talk to Tim, he'll kind of tell you how we're seeing those temperatures fall. Tomorrow, the big story tomorrow is going to be the cold air beginning to move into the region, and we'll see temperatures only in the 60s for the most part, but we'll start the day in the 40s. Let's see if we can show you that fire danger tomorrow, because there's no data here. We could show you this. The fire danger tomorrow, gusty winds, 25 to 40 miles per hour, low humidity, so there's 20% relative humidity or lower. I think at times tomorrow, the relative humidity could be down all the way maybe into the teens, maybe single digits, which is incredibly dry air. And for that reason, we've seen red flag warnings issued for most of the area. There is a burn ban currently in effect for the entire state of South Carolina until further notice. This means no fire pits, no bonfires, no burning of any kind. The only thing that is allowed are cooking fires, so grills, those type of things, enclosed items. So outdoor fireplaces are okay if it's an enclosure, but if it's an open fire pit of some kind, it's banned. Now in North Carolina, technically no burn ban, but I would go ahead and just treat it like we are in a burn ban. Fire weather warning for most of the area. This data is not going to plot either, but we definitely have that potential for fires here. Frost and freeze. Sunday morning is definitely going to be the morning we're watching for potentially a frost or freeze. So just a heads up, potentially we're going to see that frost and freeze on Sunday morning. We're going to go from the mid-80s back into the 30s by the time we get into Sunday morning. We'll try to show you the forecast this weekend. I doubt we're going to have the data here because our system is continuing to struggle here. But just so you know, the temperatures over the weekend are only going to be in the 40s tomorrow morning. We'll be in the low 60s by the afternoon. For Sunday morning, we'll be down into the mid-30s. That's when we're going to see the frost, and by the afternoon, temperatures temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, so a little bit warming. The only nice thing about this weekend will be complete sunshine. The big story will be that wind. That wind's going to be blowing all weekend long. That will keep us kind of in that high fire danger, and that high fire danger will persist throughout the weekend, even into Sunday. We might see it persist Monday and Tuesday as the temperatures begin to warm back up. There's a big signal, though, coming up next week that we're going to see the potential for some rainy weather, and that rainy weather could move in by Wednesday next week, but most likely Thursday, Friday, but last through Easter weekend. So as bad as the Easter weekend could look rainfall wise at this point, we can't really pick when the rain falls. At this point, you just need it at all. So with the drought, the pollen, the wildfire, it's definitely, we need every drop of rain we can get. So hopefully our graphics will come back here. We'll find out if we get the graphics here. My system's completely frozen up, but Tim Buckley will be joining me coming up here in a couple of minutes. We'll talk more about the drought, the pollen, as well as the fire danger coming up this weekend. So stick around. We'll be right back.